3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Today is a very big day because I'm going running. I'm gonna become a runner because I can, and I'm a strong, powerful woman who can move her body. Danny boy got me these cute new shoes. We're gonna run for a mile. Starting slow, 1 mile, 30 seconds on and off. It's snowing, but I wanted to start today, so we're gonna start today. Are you excited for me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah! Pray for me. Also, I gave myself cram bangs the other day, and it was really cute. I did it! We went 1.25 miles. Look at my cute little head. And what was our pace, honey?
I have no idea.
Not pace, but like how long did we run versus how long did we not run?
Oh, we probably were 1 mile of running and 1/4 mile of walking.
And we did it. And we probably did what, like 45 seconds on?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to die. I think the one thing I learned is that shoes make all the difference because those are amazing and they made me like feel like I was being propelled forward. And my back didn't hurt, which usually is what happens when I try, like the 2 times I've ever tried running. I didn't feel like I was gonna die, but it was a struggle, but we did it. It was not as bad as I expected. They had my sweet little hubby helping me. Oh, thank you. Run 1 complete. Woo, woo, I'm editing this right now, and I realized that I never talked about, like, first of all, why I wanted to run, and second of all, why this was such a big deal for me. So, even in middle school, we would do this thing called the bagel mile. Is it the bagel run? When we'd have to run around the middle school, and it was like 1.5 miles. I couldn't do it because I had such bad shin splints, and like my lower back always hurt, and like I would literally I'd convince my gym teachers to not make me do it. So running has just always seemed like this impossible feat for me. I'd never really given it a fair shot, but I always was like, my body just doesn't do it. So I'm also really bad at making myself work out. If I'm not like in a dancing show or something, I'm not going to move my body. I enjoy yoga, but I'm struggling with my wrists right now. So that's really hard right now. And I also just, even if I enjoy yoga, it's really hard for me to do it. So but I've come to this point where I know that if I don't exercise and move my body, it's not gonna work for me, and I'm not going to be able to do the things that I want to do further on in life. And just like now, like I want to be healthy and I want to take care of myself so I can live a long, healthy life. And my sister-in-law recently got really into running, and my cousin got really into running, and just like seemed like, and like my fiance loves to run, and just like felt like everyone around me was like just running. And you know, it's free and it gets you outside, which is something I need to work on, because it's really hard to leave my house right now, just because pandemic and just like I'm a homebody and stuff. So I thought, also please excuse the clicking of Daniel playing his video game. So I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. After spending my entire life, both with my eating disorder and my stomach problems, looking at my body as the enemy and something that I was fighting against, I wanted to prove to myself that it was capable and that it was strong and here to support me and help me. So that's the motivation behind this journey. I literally used to say that if I go to hell, I will be running. Like, I hated the idea of running. I despised it. I said I would never ever do it. Like Daniel used to say, oh, like throughout our lifetime together, will you ever go running with me? And I was like, probably not. And then just one day I just like felt this shift, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I was talking to my cousin Kate, and she definitely helped encourage me. But yeah, so that's the why. Oh, I have to sneeze. Spring is coming. Except it's freaking 20 degrees out and it was snowing yesterday. I'm so pissed. Anyways, that is the why. And I'm just really like, this is something I never thought I could do. I never thought I could run. And the fact that I am just doing it at all and actually enjoying myself is mind-boggling. And it's a real testament that the fact that I am actually capable, and it feels really good and it's exciting. So that's why this is such a big deal for me. That's why I'm documenting it, and I hope it's inspiring. Yeah, my big takeaways: get good shoes, and then your body won't hurt. Take it slow as possible. Go short distances, run slow, run and walk, and just like set super low expectations for yourself, and then you're gonna accomplish it, and then you're gonna feel good, and you're gonna want to keep going. And you are capable, and you are strong, and your body is your friend. It's time for run 2. It's the next day, going right away, just woke up, going on another run. Whoop whoop. Okay, I just got back. It's definitely harder than yesterday. It was also 20 degrees, so my face felt like it was gonna fall off. My stomach cramp started way earlier and got more intense. And I felt my lower back a little bit, but it wasn't hurting like it normally does. It just felt tight, so that was good. But, whew, I did it. We just did the same run as yesterday. 1.25 miles, walking occasionally. And yeah, just all thanks to my sweet hubby, because he's the best. Also, don't forget to stretch. I also wasn't sure how it would manifest in my legs, but my inner thighs are sore, which is very exciting for me. So, it's working. Took a few days off, because I had classes and stuff, so I had to leave. But we're back to it, day 3. It's been 2 days off. So, yeah, hopefully my legs are sore. Hopefully I can do that. So, I'm so lazy today. Oh my gosh, I could sleep all day. And that's why I'm making myself run, because I need to not be a lazy person. Okay. Also, mask knee is still real, 5 years later. Yes?
I'm gonna poop and then I'll get ready.
A day. Let's run. I am back. We did a little longer today, which was good. I actually felt good. The only thing is that I still struggle with cramps in my stomach, but besides that, everything felt good. I felt like I could keep going. We obviously did walk and run, but we did 1.6 miles, so trying to be a tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race. I also did 20 sit-ups when I got back and stretched, and it's really annoying because I pulled my hamstring back in 2020 and it's still messed up, which is really frustrating because it was on my good leg, my right leg. So I feel like I'm not flexible whatsoever anymore. But I'm hoping that by actually working out and building muscle, that it will help repair it, so then I can regain the flexibility, because it's just I can't stretch it, it hurts, and I know that it's not healthy. So hopefully running will solve all my problems.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
How'd I do, honey?
You did well. Proud of you.
It's so windy. We went further and faster than we've gone so far. And I wanted to keep going, but I got a super bad stomach cramp and I couldn't move anymore. Today is a big day because I am going on my first solo run without Daniel. He's working. I'm gonna go on a run before class. I'm nervous, but it's a beautiful day. It's 50 degrees. You can hear the birdies chirping, so it's gonna be good. But I don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna be okay. Also, I just really love ice. I did it. It was harder to get started for sure. I definitely felt self-conscious as well because I like don't know what I'm doing. And so with Daniel, it's like, oh, I'm just going running with him, you know. I did it. Definitely felt harder at the beginning, but then I got kind of into a groove and I ran pretty much the whole block and then walked across the street. Almost, I mean, 2.11 miles is furthest that we've ever gone. And I think I ran farther. Like usually we would stop like halfway through the block. I didn't. I ran 1 to 2 blocks depending how big they were, and then I just walked across the street. So I'm so proud of myself. I'm so sweaty. I took my sweatshirt off because it's warm, and I also just found this little mug on the side of the road. Let me tell you, stuving in Brooklyn is the best thing ever, and I'm so proud of myself. Also, I'm stretching on the floor. I passed some runners and they like gave me a smile, and I was like, am I part of the club now? Whew. I just went 2.5 miles, which is the furthest I've gone. It's been a while since I ran. I don't quite know. Might be like a week. Had a really crazy week with homework and like tons of doctor's appointments and stuff, but I did it. It was good. It's just, yeah, the only thing that really gets me is my stomach cramps, because I feel like I could do more, but just cramps, and it's frustrating. But I powered through and it just went slower. We did 2.5 miles, which is great. Now I'm gonna do my stretches. I got this cute little running shirt and this little armband bag thing to put my phone in so I can take it. So I'm just like becoming a runner. Yeah, so I'm gonna do, I always do some sit-ups right after, and then stretch and shower and do homework. So I've been continuing to run. I'm not filming every single one because that would be super boring, but yeah, I'm stuck at 2 miles because of my cramps. And I'm finding it really frustrating because like the rest of my body feels fine, right? Like I feel it in my legs, but like I'm not cramping, I'm not like feeling super tired or unable to move, but like it's just my stomach cramps, like from the lactic acid or whatever. It's very frustrating because I want to keep going and I want to go faster or I want to go longer, and I can't because it's like super sharp cramps in my stomach. So yeah, it's frustrating. Hoping it'll pass if I keep doing it, but yeah. So I feel like for the first time yesterday I was running and I like felt my strides increasing a little bit, and at the end, and I was like, ooh, I'm like not just like barely walking, like I'm running. So that's really exciting. I feel like I've definitely seen some progress. I haven't been running as frequently as I would have liked to. It's like 1 to 2 times a week, but life gets busy, and yeah, but I'm getting back into it, and I found a really good way to force me to run. So I'm also in PT for like my groin muscle, because I pulled it dancing like 2 years ago, and I'm just now getting it fixed. And I'll just run to my appointment. So like it's like a mile-ish, 1.5 miles, so I'll run there and back, and it's a good excuse. Like at least I know that I'm gonna run at least that much, right? So running places, if you can, is an easy way to get one in without like messing up your schedule or like taking extra time. Today I actually did it in like less time than I normally do, which is really exciting. And I'm still struggling with cramps, but the last 2, and yesterday I went on a 2.5 mile run by myself. It's actually really nice and really empowering. I cried a little bit, just, you know, but like I was able to stave off a really bad cramp and like kind of like kill it at the end. So I'm very excited. I'm seeing a little bit of progress. I felt like strong in PT today. Yeah, so still slow and steady, but I'm enjoying it still, trying to get back into doing it more frequently. And yeah, I think the warm weather will definitely help. I want to start running in the park once it's warm out, although today it was like, what, 30 degrees, which is really annoying, but it is technically spring, so hopefully it will continue to get better. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself. All right, I'm ending this video with a confession. I fell off the wagon and haven't run in 3 weeks, but it feels like a lifetime. I either had the flu or had really bad allergies that felt like the flu for a week, and then I was stressed about finishing all my final projects for school, and I used that as an excuse to not run, which is counterproductive. but I ran again today for the first time and it was hard, but it's spring, as you can tell. It's a beautiful day, and hopefully this will serve as motivation to help me get back on track. I have a little break in school now, and I did it once, I can do it again, and yes, so we are beginning again, but hopefully I will be able to continue this little fitness journey that I'm on. Yes, but I wanted to be honest, and I stopped, and now we're starting again. So if you like me, you can do it. That's all. Goodbye.